Hey everyone, I'm here to tell you how to pass your beginner's permit for your CDL on the first try. So the title of the video is going to be how to pass your CDL permit on the first try in South Carolina or any state, okay? Because I have actually 4 simple steps. So the first step is you find somebody in your state who has already passed their CDL beginner's permit within the same year that you're going to test for it, because back in the day their tests were different. So if you ask somebody who passed their test back in 2010 versus 2020, like, it's going to be 2 different things. So make sure you find somebody in 2020 who passed their CDL beginner's permit test. Second, okay, you ask them what did they do. Okay, so if they're in your state and they passed their beginner's permit in 2020, you ask them what did they do and where did they go. Ask them where did they go and what exactly did they study to pass. Number 3, you do exactly what they say. You do exactly what they say. Don't stress. Don't do anything extra unless you have the time for it. Do exactly what they say. And number 4, you go to exactly where they went. Okay, you refreshen up your mind on exactly what they used to study for the CDL permit test, and then you pass. Okay, it's the 4 things you have to do. So for me, I did exactly that. Okay, and so in my particular situation in South Carolina, you really have to ask somebody that where did they go, and what exactly did they study, because from what I got is that, there's different tests at different DMVs. I'm not sure if that's true, but sometimes they say the questions are different at different places within the same state. So you just want to ask somebody exactly where they went, so that, you won't waste your time studying certain questions and you get hit with a question and you never study that question. So particularly for the place that I went to, I studied DMV Genie, which is generally a good thing to study for most CDL tests. But DMV Genie is really good for foundation. I had to purchase the whole app in order to unlock all the questions. So I did DMV Genie and I did CDL Prep. Those were the 2 main things that helped me. Yes, I use other apps, but those were the 2 main questions that I saw exactly word for word on the test. That's why I was able to finish the test in like 30 minutes, because that's all I practiced. I studied for like a week and 3 days exactly, and that's how easy it is. Like, you can study for a week and 3 days and take it on your own before you go to CDL school. But if you're already in CDL school and you're trying to rush and you're trying to hurry up so you can get in that truck and drive, because that's the whole point of it, then you need to go and hurry up and do that. Hold on. Shoot, I don't know exactly when I was cut off, but anyways, yeah, just make sure that you ask particularly people who have passed their CDL beginner's permit in your state within the same year that you're trying to test. But if you can't necessarily do that, then try to connect with somebody on Facebook that may be in your state or something like that. But the apps that definitely worked for me was DMV Genie, which is a foundation, I think, for every state in the U.S., but also CDL Prep, particularly for South Carolina. Some people said that CDL tests work for them, but I would say for me, mainly CDL Prep and DMV Genie, in South Carolina. Okay, so yeah, that's basically it. Hopefully it helped you, and y'all have a great night, a great day, and a great life. And I'll see you next time.